Hello there everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I got the name right this time. It's only been 4 months since the last episode. I kind of suck when it comes to uploading games. It's been kind of tricky for me to record. Oh, hang on. Whoop. Ah, yeah. I spotted that. It's been kind of tricky for me to record, and I've got certain issues and problems and stuff to deal with in life. Life isn't all marvelous and wonderful, and great and fantastic as we all hope it would be, but nonetheless. Oh, there we go. Oh. I think there's another one inside this shell, actually. So I will wait. Actually, I wonder if you can. You cannot ground pound on those piranha plant character plant things. Oh dear, I just swam straight into it. I'm kind of actually rushing this episode a little bit because I've just put my dinner on. Well, I say I just put it on. I'm cooking it from scratch, and it's simmering. It's Kartoffelsoup. It's some sort of German soup. Made with bacon, potatoes, carrots, and onion. I made it the other day. It's freaking delicious, and I've got enough ingredients to make it again today. So I thought, heck, why not? Because I enjoyed it so much. Oh my god, I added too much salt last time though, and that sucks. So yeah, it has to simmer for like 20 minutes, and that was 10 minutes ago. And you know me in recording. My episodes are never shorter than 10 minutes. So, oh, why did I do that? Go away, cheap cheap. Go away, fishy, as my catchphrase would be. Okay. Luckily, I do know World 5 quite a bit, since I had to play it a lot in single player when I first played through the game, because I sucked at it so bad. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whoop. Oh! Save me! Save me, piranha plants! Oh, thank goodness. Piranha plants did not save me. Okay, so the last star coin, I think, is just over here. Okay, dodged him. I wonder if we can get all of the red coins. Come on. Oh, come on. So I want to talk to you guys about something quickly. And that is Nintendo's current situation in the whole console war market thing. And before I start this, I want to point out, as you guys may or may not know, I am a huge Nintendo fan. I love their products. I grew up riding on horseback through Hyrule Fields. Oh, I know he's in here. I grew up jumping through paintings in Peach's Castle. I grew up saving Kanto on the Game Boy. I don't need to really explain this too much. I've played Nintendo games for a long time, and I keep coming back to Nintendo games for one very simple reason. It's because I just enjoy myself playing them. Games like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. They're challenging, yet fun. There's something which I can die on 5 million times, and I'll still come back for more because I just love playing it. So we're going to have to battle our way through one of these mini-game things right here. My soup is ready in 5 minutes, and I've got 3 more levels to do. It's not looking good, is it? Not for Dale's soup. But yeah, the whole situation at the minute, I think Nintendo has thoroughly and positively screwed themselves over, especially with the Wii U. I mean, you can argue that the Wii U went through the same thing as the 3DS did. Everyone said, oh, Nintendo is doomed, they're going to go bankrupt. Look at how badly the 3DS is performing. But, they threw out a ton of amazing first-party games and turned it all around. But I think we're kind of beyond that point now with the Wii U. Sure, you've got some freaking amazing games out there. New Super Mario Bros. U. That was a launch title. It's, not the best game they could have put out there, but it was an awesome game nonetheless. You know, they've got not new Super Mario Bros. They've got Super Mario 3D World. That game looks fantastic. Mario Kart 8 comes out at the end of next month. Again, a gorgeous looking game. Yeah, of course, you've got the long-awaited sequel to Pikmin 2, Pikmin 3. And once again, looks absolutely fantastic. You know, there's no denying that everyone, when it was the era of the Wii and the Xbox 360 and the PS3, everyone was just like, Wii is inferior due to its cruddy graphics. You know, I always said I don't really give a stuff about graphics because, I mean, look at how Skyward Sword looked, for example. You know, Nintendo have always had something better than graphics. They've had art, and games like Zelda Skyward Sword were the best pieces of art on a games console ever. You know, I mean, something like that. It was always like the Wii was always just like, oh yeah, it's underpowered. But I mean, they produced games like Skyward Sword and Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and they looked absolutely phenomenal. You know, I never saw the graphics as a valid reason to put the Wii to shame. But you know, most people sort of said Nintendo is a kiddies company. You know, they produce games like Mario and Mario Kart and all that sort of stuff for kids, and I kind of agree. You know, they do appeal to kids more than the other consoles do. And I don't think we can do this other level until we've done the Fortress, so we'll do the Fortress first. But, you know, at the same time, you know, I'm 21. As I said, I grew up playing these games, and I'm going to carry on playing them because they're freaking awesome. Well, to me at least, they're freaking awesome. But as I said, Nintendo have kind of screwed themselves, and this is why I think they have. It's backwards compatibility. You know, Nintendo, they are ones that like to innovate and create new ways to play. Take the 3DS, for instance, or take the 2DS, not the 2DS, the DS, regular DS dual screen. Yeah? That was completely new. 2 screens, what the hell were Nintendo thinking? Right? But, you know, it took off really well. And people adapted to the new style of play. You know, you still got things like the PS Vita, which is, you know, 1 screen, boring. But, you know, the touchscreen on the bottom, you know, that's innovative. And developers had to start thinking of new ways to use the new technology and a new way of gaming in new ways. And again, I'm going to say it, I think that's where Nintendo's downfall is. Because, whoa! Oh, I'm going to have to wait here now. My soup's ready, by the way. Yeah, that's where I think Nintendo's downfall is. Because developers don't want to do that. You know, it's got to the point now where a developer can churn out the same game, different storyline, just like Call of Duty. And I know before all the other people say, oh, you're just fanboying on Nintendo. I like all these sorts of games. I like tons of games. I like gaming in general. Heck, I've got Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the Wii U, and I play it quite frequently. But, that's not the point. The point is, developers have gotten to the stage where they're just like, you know, such and such game performs well, and the market it's on is, you know, 70% Xbox and 25% PlayStation and 5% Nintendo. So what are we going to do? We're going to stop. We're going to stop developing our games for the Wii U or for the Nintendo systems because we don't get enough money from them. And that is partially a good business strategy, because if you're not going to get any money from anywhere, you're not going to want to make the effort to go and do it, right? So the problem what I think Nintendo has been having, there we go, is that they're coming up with all these new creative and inventive and innovative ways to play games, such as with the Wii U gamepad, but developers don't want that. Developers want the same easy use system of just a regular controller with regular same old buttons as usual. They don't want motion controls, they want the same because that's what they know how to do. And while Nintendo have all these ideas, Spanky, says Iggy. Yeah, Iggy. While Nintendo have all these ideas, they obviously know how they want to use them. They've got an idea in their head. Trying to think of a good example of this. but I can't actually. Such as with the gamepad, you know. The asymmetrical gameplay, of course, the first game that was out for the Wii U was, what's his face? Nintendo Land. That was all to do with asymmetrical gameplay, and that showed the whole gamepad features off perfectly. But it's sort of like a one-shot deal. You can only do it once before people start getting bored of it. And I know that's not exactly true, because you've got, again, all the Call of Duties and the FIFAs, and, you know, people keep going back and buying the new ones, even though, you know, football doesn't change, does it? It's the same old, same old. Physics doesn't change. Of course, you may come up with a better engine that can run things smoother, but at the end of the day, FIFA 14 is the same as FIFA 4. It's a football game with the same rules, just updated teams and maybe better graphics. Help me! No. And I'm sort of ranting on here. And okay, we can do that level now, which is good in a way, but bad in another way, because I don't like this level. This is one of my least favourite levels. Well, the next level, actually, is my least favourite of all. But this is one of my least favourites. And going back to what I said about Nintendo have screwed themselves. Backwards compatibility, right? You could, if you bought a DS Lite, all the way up until the DSi was taken off the market, which, no, not taken off the market, sorry, introduced to the market, which I can't remember when it was. I think it's like 2007, 2008 maybe? I can't remember. You know, I never owned a DSi, I never owned a DS Lite. I went straight from the DS Fat to the 3DS. Ooh, I'm not going to get you. And backwards compatibility, you know, you could take your Game Boy games from 20 years ago and you could still play them on the DSi. No, not DSi, DS Lite, sorry. And the same with console games, you know, take your GameCube games which you collected, and you could still play them on the new Wii console. Take your Wii games, you didn't have to get rid of them, and keep your Wii plugged in when you bought a Wii U, because it was backwards compatible. And I'll say it again now, this is where I think Nintendo have screwed themselves, because in order to, there we go. In order to create a successful next console, I think they have to abandon their innovation. I think they have to go for what the market and the developers want. They want just a simple games console, like the GameCube. Just a regular controller with regular buttons, no fancy gizmos and whiz watches and stuff like that. This is just red coins, isn't it? Yeah. And so, you know, if they do that, then I'm going to have, because I'm not going to stop playing my Wii U. I freaking love this thing. I've still got tons of Wii games, and I'll admit Wii U games as well, which I need to finish off and complete. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, concentrate. I don't want to die. I don't want this Koopa to pop out either. Let's do that. That'll do for now. Go back that way, sir. So these things, if you jump on them from the top, you kill them. If you jump on them from the bottom, or if you headbutt them, then you make them go the other way. You know, it's pretty simple. Okay, second star coin. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, with this one we've got to make the platform appear. Just keep jumping. Okay, awesome. This should be easy to get. Nice. So yeah, you know, if they want to make a backwards compatible game console, they're going to have something which, oh dear, supports the Wii U gamepad. And that is not what gamers want. That is not what developers want. Well, most of them anyway. I want it. I think it's a great feature. I love it. Same with the 3DS. You know, if they want backwards compatible games, okay, they don't have to have it, but it would probably need to have 3D graphics. Otherwise, you're losing a feature. Yeah. I know not many people use a 3D. I certainly don't use it that often, but some games I do, like Animal Crossing. I quite like roaming around my town with the 3D on. So, you know, if they want to create another console, it's going to have to be backwards compatible. Well, okay, it's not going to be, but you see, that's what I'm trying to get out. If they don't include it, then they're kind of screwing themselves out of a whole market because of their older games. You know, some people still buy pre-owned DS games to play on their 3DS, 2DS, 3DS XL. Some people still buy Wii games to play on their Wii U, like I do. I do both of those things. And that's going to wrap up this video. It was 5 minutes longer than I hoped it would be, but I'm now going to go eat or drink my soup. Do you eat or drink soup? I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Nintendo's current predicament and what you hope to see from them in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.